Hello. ah, of course, then the camera is crappy too. And I still have the light up on. Sorry. This gives me orange hair. Oh, it's better. Yay! Everybody left. And for a reason. Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry I'm late for Let's Talk EV almost every Sunday at 7:15 p.m. Yeah, stupid streaming software didn't wanna work. It tells me red and you cannot stream. So I restarted the computer and then I restarted the router and now it works. Yay! Hopefully it stays green. It's green now. Green is always good. How is everyone? 47 people here, only 10 likes. Something's wrong. YouTube already tells me to do advertising. I'm not gonna do that. What are you gonna talk about today? I'm going to talk about what happened in the last 2 weeks because last week I wasn't feeling too well, so I didn't do the Let's Talk EV. And by the way, Finnegan is here. Somebody complained that it was also only on the German video, not on the English one. That's because he was here on the English one, but in the German one he got up and wanted more attention. Yes, talk about what happened last 2 weeks, what's happening next week, and about the coupling rod that I made a video about that will be coming soon, but it's already on a German channel. And yeah, about the German channel at all, we're gonna talk about this. And then of course we have to talk about the battery recall of Volkswagen ID.3. That I got the news this week, just a bit, and then next move on the next news talked about everything. What did I already get? It says I got a support donation. I don't see it here. My chat is not showing anything new. What's happening? Why? I have to restart the thing. There it is. There they are, millions of people. Finally, I see something. Look at that G again. Thank you very much, G. You rule. What you guys were talking about? Not a good time for battery life at the moment either, apparently. Still waiting, no stress. Some faulty battery cell in the studio maybe. Yeah, starter with 3.1 is out. It's starter. Are we out of internet in Bavaria? Yes. No Beerfest. Groem is here. Jürgen is here. Too much Oktoberfest. Lars Peter is here. The good people are here. Photostorm. That's the stuff. Like I said, I hope you're all doing great. And Finnegan looks like this here. That's what you see when I'm making videos. I have an ID.3 on order, ID.4. It's scheduled for delivery week 4 of 2023. Wonder what software will come installed on it. If they will have 3.2 by then. Possible, we'll see. What's about preconditioning battery and software 3.2 available? As far as I know, not. Somebody told me it should be available and then they wrote me again. Now it looks like it's not available in 3.2. When I drove the ID bus in Copenhagen, it wasn't mentioned anywhere. Nobody talked about preconditioning the battery, so I think there will be a big thing on the list. So I doubt it. Okay, first let's go through some news. What happened in the world of electric cars? I prepared everything, but I had to restart, so everything's gone that I prepared. Woohoo! I put it back here. So we can go through quickly. You know me, I'm not a news channel. What we have, Hyundai is building a new developing thing. What is this? The iWays U6, Mitsubishi, Mercedes AMG version. That's not ENIAC is sold out till 2024. Understandable, great car. XC90 might be electric car. What else? Woo! Volvo stops selling ice cars in Denmark. Look at them. What else? 2023 Volvo stops selling ice cars in Denmark. Look at them. Woo hoo hoo. 2023 Volvo stops selling ice cars in Denmark. Look at them. Woo hoo hoo. 2023 Volvo stops selling ice cars in Denmark. Look at them. Woo hoo hoo. 2023 Volvo stops selling ice cars in Denmark. Look at them. Woo hoo hoo. 12,500 orders for the ID bus. Yeah, you should drive it. I know it's expensive. I get it that it's expensive and not everyone needs it, but it drives really nice. I told that the other day. So Matthias and I drove with the ID.5 GTX to Copenhagen, so 1,300 kilometers. And the ID.5 GTX drives great, really nice. No complaints there. And then when we and then when we drove the bus there, we thought we want to go home with this car. Even though it's louder inside, that the noise from outside when you drive over 100 kilometers an hour is more, but it was just so comfy and with the armrest and everything. Ah, yeah, this is all old MG4, blah blah blah. What is happening here with charging? Nothing. And what is Inside EV talking about except Tesla as usual? Rolls-Royce, Spide, NIO. Yeah, NIO built 2 battery swap stations. Tesla Model Y fire, yeah, that happens. Nothing special. i4 M50 overheating issue busted. Had a low coolant level. Okay, the press card. Well, you shouldn't give out a card. It has that. What else? Nothing. Oh, it's fine. This doesn't exist anymore. Let's look at Ionity. Anything new here? Yeah, give me the consent. Come on. What do I have to do? Save. Content has been blocked. Just everything's on. Just work. This one. Oh. What's new? That's old. Nothing. Ooh, there are 2 now here. Is that new? And this one is old. We have up here. Norway is getting more of Ionity. France is still. Ooh, there's a new one here. No, that's long, but it hasn't been built yet. Still waiting for one of those. Italy is still screwed. Okay. I'm back. Let's close this news or crap, as always. What will you say? Is there a chance of Aura Funkhead mach-e in Germany this year? Or a Funkhead? I think so. They will do news. Ionity. What's up with those Volkswagen batteries? Exactly. Well, let's talk about the battery issue first. So this week, I can't remember, Monday or something, or even last Sunday, I got an email from someone who watches my videos from Denmark. He's from Germany, but then he moved to Denmark. And he wrote me that he got a recall on his battery. So a call from his Volkswagen dealer. He has an ID.3 Pro S. So with the 77 kilowatt hour battery. And he was told that they found out that his car might have had a faulty battery, so that the cells are discharging not like they should, and he should come in to the workshop and they will look at his battery and then maybe have to change the battery. And so I emailed Volkswagen the next day, hey, what is this? Is this something that happens more? Because he said that it might be something, not just his car, it might be more. And I asked them that. It was, I think, Tuesday or so. And I haven't heard back since today. Haven't heard anything back, not a short thing. Yes, it's like this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm a small little YouTuber, so I don't get the stuff right away. It always takes long, with Volkswagen in particular. And I got my battery life shirt on. Thanks, Lars, Peter. And then next move on Friday, so 2 days ago, brought the news in their next news. I put the video in the other video. Just go to YouTube next move and then it's the last video. And Both 58 kilowatt hours and 77 kilowatt hours have their problems. So it's not about the battery, so what version, it's about what module it is, because there are a few cells that were just not, it was a manufacturing problem. And like I said, they discharged different than others. Mr. GTX, they discharge in an unusual way, and it's just single cells, and that's a problem. And I said it in the other video. If it's very bad when you have many cells in a battery and one cell is misbehaving, because the whole thing acts with the one cell that doesn't work very well. It's a big problem, especially when when you have a low state of charge. When you have a high state of charge, you might get away with it. You might just see the range go down, but it's still okay. Sorry. What do I have to do now? I am one of them. Oh no. Talk about it in a second. You haven't watched my video? Bad Panda. And if it's just possible when the discharging is so much on that one cell, the worst thing that can happen is if the voltage on that one cell is so low, the whole pack, the voltage is so low that the motor doesn't work, and the BMS says there's something wrong, let's stop the car. And this mostly happens, of course, when the state of charge is low. So the lower your state of charge is, the lower the voltage is on your battery pack overall, and then on the different cells. I mean, I have this, I put it in the video too, the Evolute test, what the voltage of one cell was it 4.10 volt, something like this, but they are 200 something cells. Well, in the end, when a full battery ID3 58 kilowatt hour has 458 volt, I think is the maximum at 100%. So you can they're connected in a way that it's in the end it's this. It can be parallel or in serial. And like I said, low state of charge is bad. So how do you know if you have this? I said it in the video. There are three things how you notice it. Well, first, Volkswagen is calling you. Your Volkswagen dealer calls you because if your car is in online mode, I hope it is, and you have WeConnect ID connected, it doesn't matter, it just has to be in online mode. Every car ID cars that we use is sending data to the Volkswagen server. And if there's a problem with the cells, it doesn't show you in the car, but it sends it to Volkswagen. Volkswagen can see, okay, there are more cars showing that one cell is not working properly. And some people said in my video, why didn't Volkswagen say this before? I think because the cell with age is discharging more, and then the error is seen even better. So from the start it's all fine, and then a year or 2 years in, the difference in voltage might be higher, and then it's a bigger problem. And like I said, first thing is that it says Volkswagen headquarters, hey, my battery, there's something wrong. And does the thing not work again? Top chat, live chat. It's the first one, and then if Volkswagen knows this, they know where that car was bought, which dealer, and they will contact the dealer, and the dealer will contact you. So the dealer will call you, hey, your ID3 has a fault in the battery, please come to our workshop, we will test the battery and see if it's really the case. Number 2 would be you charge it full to 100%, and it shows, I don't know, 380 kilometers. And then a few hours later, you look at it again and it says it shows 20 kilometers less. That's unusual. It's because of the balancing of the cells. When one cell is not enough, it notices, the BMS says, hey, one cell is less, we don't have that much range, we can't drive that far. So this isn't one thing. And the third thing is if you drive and at low state of charge, so 10% or so, and your range goes down very, very fast, unusually fast. You're not going uphill, you're not going faster, and suddenly it's 30, 29, 28, 27 kilometers. In this case, slow down, no power, as least of power as possible. Because when you floor it and a lot of energy is being pulled out, a lot of amps out of the battery, voltage of the cells goes down. And if this one cell where the voltage is already low goes down to 0, then the BMS might say, let's stop the car. You don't want that. That's, by the way, with older cars. Oh, so 2 years is not old, but if you drive an old EV, never good at low state of charge to floor the car is never good. And why was there 4? I think there were only 3. Yes. Why don't I get a chat anymore? It's all, nothing moved. There are 130 people here, but I don't get a chat. I don't know why. Nobody's saying anything? Maybe it's that. Chat bugged again? Good evening. No, I get stuff. It just didn't work right now. No, it isn't. Just nobody's saying anything. Everyone's listening. And that's it. We're all listening. We're all... What is he saying? Okay. So to the people who have that, you're so hypnotic. Teacher is talking. Patron here is finally able to make it. Just listening to your dulcet tones. I don't know what it is. Often chat has a problem. We are just listening to you. Yoda is speaking. Thank you. I get it. Thank you very much. From the Middle East, tell us what you do, oh master. Oh my God! It sounds like folk can change only a part of battery. Yes, and that's normal. You don't. So what do they do? First of all, they get the car in the workshop, and then they put on a device that tests all the cells. Why not good time for Volkswagen? You have to watch the last video. I've already talked for 10 minutes about it. So they will connect the battery, and then this tester will test every cell. What voltage are you? Can you, if we take a lot of power out of you or in, what happens to the voltage? And so they can test all the cells. Like I said, it's 200 something cells. And this takes a whole day. This testing, and when they find a cell that doesn't work, Volkswagen battery is built in a special way, like most EVs are. You have a cell, you connect many cells, put it in one module, and then you connect a few modules, and this is then your battery pack. And that's why you have a Volkswagen battery pack with 45 kilowatt hours, 58 or 77 kilowatt hours. It's just a different amount of modules. And if one cell is broken, it could be more, but if one cell is broken in a module, they take out that module and put in a new module. My frame rate is already screwed up again. Yeah, I don't know why this camera does this. It's freaking annoying. Stop doing that. And they change out only that one module because the other cells are fine. Why would they change out the other stuff? You don't want that. I mean, you would want that, a new battery. Why not? If it's 2 years old or so. Or must go to the dealer. We connect with me or must go to the dealer. So the dealer should contact you, but you can preemptively contact the dealer. I haven't gotten a list. I would have loved to get a list from Volkswagen. What cars or in what time frame have they been built? Where was the problem? And what wins? So which vehicle identification number is in that area where that happened? Where's the show's host Finnegan? He's here. You can't see him, he's so close. Yeah, the king doesn't move for you. I will contact them and then the dealer and see if they know already something. If not, I don't know, you can contact Volkswagen and whatever, because it could be a problem. If it's one cell you might go away with it. I would not go under 20% state of charge. That's important. Of course, not over 80. That's always the case, but not go over 20%. If you take a long journey, arrive with 20%. That's my suggestion. And contact, because if it's more cells, it could be even more damaging, because it could be more than one cell. Again, I don't know what time frame and what models and whatever. I know it's ID3, ID4. I know it's 10,000 cars, and I know it's 3,000 cars just alone in Germany. Nobody mentioned ID5, so it was the time when ID3 and ID4 were built together. So I guess it's a lot of ID4 first edition. And maybe even ID3 a bit first edition, but I don't know when exactly the cars were built. I will hope to get news on that, what cars exactly. Also ID4 GTX, I think GTX was built afterwards, so long before ID4 first edition. I think, so I doubt that. Because it is the same battery that I have. It was just a time frame of, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months. I don't know how long it takes to build 10,000 cars. And there it's possible, it doesn't have to be, it's possible that cells are discharging in a wrong way. We'll see what they say. I hope I get the news soon, which cars, which VIN, and what time frame this was. And then hopefully they sort this out fast, so that you get invited to the dealer, they test your car, and then the battery is fine. As I said in the video, I don't think my car is affected. 3 reasons. First of all, I don't see all of those things that I said that would show that. Number 2, I haven't been contacted from my dealer, and I think this already started, that the dealers are contacting people. Seeing that in Denmark, the viewer who sent me the email was already contacted last week, or the week even before. So it's been out for at least 2 weeks. I don't know if every dealer got the info. I don't know. We'll see. And the third thing is, I did Evolute test this affect USI ID4s. We'll see. I don't know. I think ID4s in North America, it was later, also after first edition. So hopefully you're not affected, but I don't know. Again, I need to know VIN and everything, VINs and everything, and the time frame, and then I can tell you that. Yeah, and the main reason, like I said, that I think Walter is not affected is that I have first ID4 in USA June 21, but June 21 built or June 21 that you got it, because from being built till you got it delivered could be a few months. Again, I don't know. We'll see. And just know it's 10,000 cars worldwide. We'll see where they are. And I did the Evolute battery tester on my car. And Evolute battery tester tests every cell, says if there's something wrong, and it shows me even in the certificate the highest. Ooh, I would love to get one of your cars, and or we'll never drive it down to 10% with Evolute and test it, what it says. That's true. That would be a great video, but it's very dangerous that maybe at 10% the car doesn't work anymore. Maybe not. And like I said, in my certificate about the battery, certificate is a nice word, it tells me the lowest and the highest voltage of, so the cell with the lowest voltage and the highest voltage at 100%, and then when I ended, and I think it was at 4%, and it's not further apart, the voltages, than 0.02 volt, and I think that's okay. And I got a comment today from someone who said that at his car, it was 0.1 volt, and that's already a problem, or even more, something like this. Maybe it was 0.15 volt. So it should, the other cells were 4.13, and one cell was 3.98 volt. I think it was that. I think Tesla's unspoken strategy against single cells that will eventually fail is to have thousands of them instead of hundreds. But what if of the thousands, one the problem with cells when they are made like that, unless you build something where if one cell fails is fine, but as far as I know, the voltage is made up, and if one cell is failing, the whole thing fails. But maybe it's a new technology. Ooh, look, the brightness changes if I do this. Oh, because I have such wide arms. I've had two big clanks last week. The type if you are in a car and you can feel it while charging at supercharger. And after second clank, my range dropped from 385 to 330, going into the dealer to see. Well, the clanks are no problems. The clank is not, it shouldn't be a problem. That range change without turning on the heat or anything, that's a problem. But the normal clank, that's just normal. If a battery is cold and then you warm it up somehow, either by driving fast or charging fast or the battery heater, metal expands and then it might do that. But it's not that cold now. So either when you're not living in the Antarctic, it shouldn't happen right now. In the winter, when it's minus a few degrees, and then you go to a fast charger and you put 50 kilowatt in there, that's a lot of heat, and then it can happen. Jeez, is it broken again? Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Ooh, we have to do the like thing as we do every week because that's fun. We have 126 people here, only 46 likes, and we do that every week that I count down and then everybody is pressing the like button because that's a lot of fun to see the numbers go up and everybody's happy, especially me. No, don't press it now. In Finland, this battery case concerns 46 cars. It's not a lot. Already done. So I will count down, and even if you're on TV, come on, you have your smartphone with you, you can press like. You'll get your smartphones out and whatever you watch it. If a battery fails after 2 years, do you have to pay for the new one? No, the whole thing, even if it would have been after 3 years, the battery has 8 years of warranty. So this and 200 something thousand kilometers. 250, 200,000, 260. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, but let's do the like thing all together. 160k, 160k. Oh my God, I was far off. Okay, I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1. Like. Oh, 54. It takes a second. Now you're seeing it. Like 70, 86. Come on, we have 128 people here. It should be at least 128. Ah, only 87 likes. That means that 50 people here didn't play. No fun. Party pooper. Cat has a hoodie. Yes, Cat has a hoodie on. That's true. Today I bought a caravan. Just need Tesla to get Tobos in stock. Cute. Finally, the host Finnegan has arrived on stage. Yes, he's here. Björn doing exciting things on his live stream, making toasties and streaming power naps. Okay. He's doing fun stuff. That's good. Yeah. What else happened? What else happened last week? Yeah, of course we have to talk about. But does he has cats or dogs? No, he doesn't. Dogs are not here either. They're all downstairs. They don't care about me anymore. You saw the video last week that I now have a German channel. I decided to open the German channel, Battery Life DE. I can't do the link yet, so user specified link. So it says youtube.com/batterylifede because YouTube is doing maintenance on their service, and it says it's offline since September 12th, and it says you get further news in the next few weeks. So I don't know how long this will be off, so I cannot tell you go to YouTube BatteryLifeDE. That doesn't work yet, but you can search for it. Or it's here in the channel when you go to my main homepage for the channel, and then the other channels that I have. So if you are someone who wants to see the German videos of this, it won't be a live stream like this in German, no, but I will do all my videos now in English and German at the same time. I did already 3 videos on there, and I did so I did one today. We'll talk about it in a second. Yeah, do. It's a bit more work, but that's how it is, and it's fine. And thank you for all the people who already subscribed. I asked a favor of you to subscribe, and you definitely did. So where are we at? Almost 1,300 subscribers in a week. That's more than awesome. Where are we? Let's look. 1,311. Yay! An deine Information ist eigentlich ungewiss. Hände tappen auch im Dunkeln. I don't know what you're saying. You're way too early. That's what I'm saying. Will we have free merch now? That says just betterlife.de. Well, I have to do that at some point, but not do. You should do German videos by dubbing English video to get real German TV feeling. That it works. I watched my German video and you can put in English subtitle and it does it automatically. It works. It really works. But again, I'm trying to do that. Yes, to grow. That's the stuff. More work, but that's how it is, and it's nice. A lot of fun. Yeah. What did I do today? Today I met up with Rami. I already did a video with him and Paul when we did the Model Y, Hyundai Kona, Volkswagen ID3 thing. Do not call your merch old, call it classic merch. That's true, but it's not fun then. Classic merch sounds so sophisticated. That's not me at all. The Fossil Slayer. Who's the Fossil Slayer? Okay. We did a video. Will the Cupra Born be affected by the recalls? Again, I don't know yet. I don't know if Audi Q4. I don't think Audi Q4 Born was all later. I doubt it, because ID5 is also not affected. But the ID5 was after Q4, but ENIAC was pretty close. So we'll see. I don't think so, but again, I don't know. We'll hear hopefully soon from Volkswagen, and I can give you more data about this. That would be nice. Everyone else have a noisy glass roof in ID3? I don't have a glass roof. I'm sorry. I don't know. Let's look at Finnegan Cam. That's what he does all day. Clean, clean, and that's what you hear. Clean, clean, clean. Yes, so I met with him today. He has a Hyundai Kona. He bought it third hand. The first person only drove it for 1,000 kilometers. The second for 14,000. Then he bought it. Then there was the recall of his battery, where Hyundai Konas get new batteries. He got his. He waited for the battery over a year. He got it 2 months ago, and today we did the test because he also got a new BMS on his car. I didn't know that. So the older Konas that had the faulty battery, they put in a safety mechanism that only 90% of the battery will be used, but the car shows 100% full, and that's because of this battery fault. They didn't want to have any problems with that. And when he got the new battery, he said it's not a lot of range, and they looked at it and they said, yeah, you still have the old BMS. That's true, and they updated it, and now he has 10% more range because of that. But what we noticed today, and it's really weird, and it would annoy the crap out of me. So Konas are not amazing when you charge them over 73%. The charging goes really down, and above 90% it's just horrible. But what we've seen today, and he knew that already, that at 90% the charging drops down to 1 kilowatt for a few minutes, and then it goes back up to 25 and then slowly down to 11. And he said he has been told that at 90% charging stops almost and the battery is being cooled, and then it continues charging. That's what he was told. I don't know. And we drove 130 kilometers an hour test today, ID3 and Kona at the same time. And it was amazing how much more battery he has. I mean, he has a new battery. I have a battery that has a lot of degradation on it. Degradation video is coming soon. I did another Evolute test this week because my results of my degradation test and the Evolute test didn't fit. Last year they fit, this year they didn't. That's why I drove another test this week. And I did today too. I looked at the things of the numbers, but we drove with 130, so there should be a lot of heat loss. We'll see. Have you got the 3.0 update, or is the Volkswagen server still down? The server is not down. The problem is that the server gets the question from the car, hey, do you have an update for me? Like every ID3, ID4, ID5 is asking the server, and the server has some weird problem that they haven't fixed yet in 7 weeks, where if a special configuration is asking for the update, it says no, you don't get the update. So they're communicating, yes, we have an update for you, what car are you exactly, what details, and then it says nah, you're not getting it. That's why some cars, I've heard that it has to do with the keyless entry, but I thought that almost every car has keyless entry. But some cars got the 3.0 update, they downloaded it, and it installed, and it worked. I got an email from someone, no, it's a Patreon, but he messaged me. He told me he got 3.0 update. It's over the air, it installed itself, and then afterwards the car didn't work anymore. It had to be towed, and they flashed the car again with 3.0, and now the car is working again. But again, Walter asked a few times, so it's been 7 weeks. The first time Walter asked was August 10th. So in week 32 on Wednesday at 2:45. So I know it's Wednesday at 2:45 where Walter is asking for an update. I know it's between 1 and 2:45 because I didn't drive on that day. I drove at 1, but then afterwards not. So in between this time, this is the time where Walter wants to ask for the update. And when I drove home from work that day, it was at 2:45. Then he asked, I only wish Volkswagen would build my ID3. Been waiting 11 months. Yeah, they want to. Don't worry. They would love to. It's a high demand, and it's just hard. How do you know that your car asked for the update? Because Volkswagen told me. I'm in the position where I have contact with people at Volkswagen that can access the server and see my VIN and can say, your car asked for the update, but the download failed. There was an error message, it has a special number. So I'm a lucky one. You wouldn't know. It's possible that your car is already in the list and it doesn't work. So I'm just glad. Well, I'm glad that I know that it doesn't work, but I know from other people that also got the info from Volkswagen. I'm not the only one. Computer says no, not just ID3. I'm on 11 months wait for Skoda Enyaq. Yeah, I think almost every EV except for Tesla. That takes some time. And they also waiting and it doesn't work. But I've also heard from a few that got 3.0 update. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute little kid. Yeah, so I don't have 3.0, and of course I'm annoyed. I don't know. I think that, I don't know, either they fixed the problem or they have to install it at the dealer. I don't know. But I would love if they would just put 3.1 on there. 3.1 looks so much better than 3.0. Tesla is a software company that builds cars, the others are the other way around. Yeah, but I think I don't know. I know I give Darren here a lot of crap and talk shit. I swore, and I complain about Tesla, but I don't know. I think that Tesla is gaining on building a good car more than others are gaining with making great software. I saw it today. I was in the Kona, and yeah, the software isn't great. I drove Ioniq 5 last year. It's okay, but again, no over-the-air update. Yes, Android Automotive is good, but I don't know, it doesn't look great, and it's on weird screens at Volvo and Polestar, and so I want it on a real screen. Tesla is way worse on build quality, but the software is way better. I think the build quality, this is over. I don't know. I have driven a few Teslas, two Model Ys, a few Model 3s, and I haven't seen anything where I say this is not built very good. I think they're still going in a way that's not my direction when it comes to suspension, steering, and loudness of the car. They can do better with that, and I think they will do that at some point. Right now they want to build sporty cars. At some point they will build a normal car too. They will be more comfy with different steering and quieter. They will come, I'm pretty sure, because they have to expand their portfolio. And for example, if Tesla will ever make a hatchback, if they really would do that, it would be very interesting. And if they can make it drive as a normal car. And I have driven many EVs, and only a few cars are not the taste that I like driving, and Tesla is one of those. You can drive an ID.5 through the panel gaps on most Teslas. Come on! I think that's over. Nope, I saw a Twitter today of a guy picking up a lad and the car was crap. He refused to take the car. Of course there will be cars that are crap. But Volkswagen, when they I remember when the first edition came out, so in September of 2020, the first car, so the cars they should have taken care of, a YouTuber, Schwungvoll, got his car and he said that it was crap built. They had to bring it back and they had to fix a lot of things. I know of one Patreon of mine where the seatbelt of the middle seat was in the back, not in the front of the seat. So, I don't know. I may get in it next month. After 12 months of wait, I will believe it only when I see the car. Yeah, I will do that too. Tesla would never build a normal interface. No, that's not what I mean. I'm pretty sure their minimalistic design will go worse and worse because I'm not the biggest fan of it. But what I mean is how it drives. Right now, Teslas are mostly, except for Model S. Model X I've never driven, I couldn't say, but Model S for me was okay. But Model 3 and Model Y are very sporty drive, and I would prefer a more comfier drive. Doesn't have to be Audi e-tron level. A Tesla with buttons would be great. Yeah, I doubt that. The real test of a Tesla comes when their cars age, if they are reliable or repair costs are high. But there are very old Model S. I'm defending Tesla today. Look at me. Very old Model S and they still work. And we have to see about Volkswagen cars, how they age. We don't know. We have no idea. I got my car after 364 days. That's a great number. You ordered it and then a day before a year you got it. That's awesome. Point 25. 150 people are here. Have you all watched the whole my video about the battery problem? I released it today at something 4 p.m. or so. So 16 o'clock. Yeah. And there will be another video about a coupling rod that broke on my ID.3 that got replaced in June. When I did the 2.4 update at the workshop, there will be a video out for that as well. I still have a few ID.3 videos that I want to do because I don't have any press cars right now, and so I have time for that. Where are we? Yeah, about Volkswagen, how they see their customers, because I think they see the customers in the wrong light. My ID.3 likes and dislikes update because I did a dislike and like video in March of 2021, and I hope to have 3.0 to do that video, but I don't have it. Battery swap, we did that, and I want to do another video on bonnet because bonnet rules. First of all, because I say anything about bonnet, thanks for everyone who used my referral code. I show it here all the time. And I do it again because I'm a sucker. Promotions. Where are we? Yeah. That's my referral code. Oh, where are we? Can you see it? The RX39V7. So if you use this code when you register for bonnet, you get 17 €55 and I get 17 €55 for a refill. So bonnet works that you buy a refill, so either 50, what I changed it, 50, 100 and 200 kilowatt hours, they cost a special price. So those 200 kilowatt hours are then for free, but in Germany 200 kilowatt hours cost 96 euros, so every kilowatt hour is 48 cents. But with your referrals, I can get this refill, the 200 kilowatt hours, without paying because you were so nice of using the code. This is not the only good thing. So you get the 17 euros. That was awesome. So you get something, I get something. But what is awesome is when I don't charge for a week, I get a message. Your next charge is 25% off. And I tried it this week, so I even that I still have kilowatt hours on my refill, so it wasn't empty. I charged 33 or something kilowatt, I can't remember, 34, and they only billed me 26 kilowatt hours. Cool. And the week before, I haven't charged for 4 weeks since I was in Copenhagen for the Volkswagen ID Bus, and then so after 2 weeks you get a 50% off. If you don't charge, and after 4 weeks you get 100% off, so you get a full free charge. And I did that also, and it worked too. Chris and his headbanging friend need to do an epic road trip in a bus. I would love to do that. I hope to get the bus at some point as a press car, and do a great trip. Maybe sleep in the car. That would be fun. Saw my butt in MG4 yesterday. Like the car, will be looking a test drive. Cool. Set my butt, that's all. Top Gear style trip in the bus. Yeah, that would be fun. Hey, Rami, he's here. He's the great person who just met me today. He drove all the way from, did I say it? Away from Munich, after Munich here with his Kona. And we did a little drive and made a video. It will come soon. I didn't want to say it. Nobody needs to know where you live. I think the rod is called a sway bar in English. Really, I put it in, and it said that coupling rod. And then when I googled coupling rod, it showed me the same picture as when I do the German word Koppelstange. So it showed me the exact same thing. So I thought this might be the right translation. I finally got to drive a Q4, very nice ride, but they say 12 to 18 months wait. Yeah, that's sadly how it is. We will drive bus to ID7 launch. Ooh, that would be fun. No sway bar. What does it mean? It's not sway bar? Yeah, MG4, like I said, no, I didn't say. I'm in talks with MG4 to get a test drive because there's a dealer in Passau, not far away, that will get the MG4 test drive car in the mid of October. And I asked them if I can drive the car, and they said no, because the car belongs to MG and no press people are allowed to drive it. So I'm not allowed to take pictures of it. I'm not allowed to drive with a camera. I can test drive it, but I'm not allowed to film or take pictures of it or anything. So I asked MG for a press car. They said we have a lot of demand. We doubt that this will be possible in the near future. And I said, what if I get the car from them? Is that okay? And they said we have to talk about it internally. We will tell you whatever. So we'll see. about that. Just finished doing a 2,000-kilometer road trip around France, Belgium, and Germany in my left-hand drive ID3. Lots of fun. Yeah, I'm honest. Since I'm doing a lot of road trips now, my ID3 with the 58 kilowatt hour battery is the battery is too small for me and charges, so I don't have enough range and it doesn't charge as fast as I want to. So the 77 kilowatt hour battery with the new charging curve would be more my thing. The problem is I don't like the handling. So this is where I have to see what side is more important. Everyday handling when I drive to work, which is most of the time, or sometimes going on a long trip. That's how it is. I'm also looking for the Kia EV9. Yeah, SUV. It's old. I was very disappointed to see that the EV9 is the next Kia after the EV6. I was so happy with the Ioniq 5 that the Ioniq 6 is a sedan. It's awesome. Any chance having a press car with Genesis GV70? No! I asked Genesis about the GV70, or what I thought it was GV60. And they wanted all my news, what people are watching, how many, where did they come from, ages and everything, because YouTube tells you all this stuff. So if I go into my YouTube stuff, I can see how many women in comparison to men are watching, what age they are, what country they are from, how long are they watching. Even if every video I can see where the people are leaving and when they're coming back, so if they're scrolling forward and stuff. Any press car for the Battery Life DE channel? Yet no, I haven't asked anything. But if I ask, I will say, from now on say that I have this channel and this channel, and I don't know. We need EV5 Kia, that's true. Slow charging using AC is better for battery life. That is true, but sometimes when you have a long trip, so and I gave them all of my data, Genesis, and they never replied after that. So I'm guessing not. Yeah, my road trip was in 77 battery. Usually did 250 stints with charging for 20 minutes each time or so. Yeah, that's just awesome. What is so bad about the handling on the 77? It's not bad. It's just that the 58 it feels so much better because it's lighter. So the power is better. You have the same power in a 77 kilowatt hour battery. It's heavier. And you feel that with regen in the corners and when you accelerate. And so for me, it's way times better in the 58. In the 45, it's the same as in the 58 because the motor is not as strong, but could only drive the smaller battery. So for me, handling in the 77 is meh. Same. ID4 handling is better, but so with the big battery. But I haven't driven the small battery ID4 ever. But the power is just for nothing. 200 horsepower for the big battery is meh. Not that amazing. What else? Yeah, ID7, we wanted to talk about that. So ID7 will be the next Volkswagen car. It's the sedan. They showed the ID Aero. So it's based on the Space Vision concept. So there will be a sedan, ID7, and then ID7, how did they call it? Tourer or whatever, which is a station wagon. It's not about it's not when you say get the 77 with DCC, it's not about the suspension. The suspension is fine. It's the hey handsome, hey Jill. It's not about that. The handling is fine. It's the acceleration going into corners. You feel the weight in an ID3. In ID4 you don't feel it that much. The DCC doesn't do any difference with that. You still have the same regen, the same power, and the same weight. Nothing to do with that. Yeah, ID7 will be a great car, I think. That ID7 Ioniq 6 will be, so ID7 will be the most range for battery ID car ever. Better than ID3 Pro S. That will be awesome. How are you, Jill? Haven't seen you in a while. Well, seen you in a long, long time. Yeah. So I've ordered 3 cars, or reserved 3 cars. I reserved the MG4, 87 in 2030. No, I think it will be earlier. I think it will be the first cars that they show a bit. I'm pretty sure will be this year. So I'm hoping in fall I get invited to ID7 picture stuff, whatever. ID2 will be interesting. Nah. Maybe for you, but ID2 will be a city car. It's like e-up. Not fast charging, smaller battery, not a lot of range, and for me that's the wrong direction. It should be the same price, but bigger battery, more charging, more range. And I see that. A lot of people always say range is not important. Any leak yet of the ID7 design? I think it will be 99% as the ID Aero. There won't be not a lot. ID2 will be Polo size. I think Polo or up, something like this. Turn around to say hello. No, he's here. He doesn't even turn around now. Look at him. And interior of ID7 will be exactly like ID4, ID5, ID3, just with the new design. Anti-roll bar link is correct name, I think. Anti-roll bar link. I don't know. Again, I googled it and it worked, so I thought this would be the name. I could be wrong. Yes, but ID7 will be very interesting, and I 3 cars. What I said, I reserved the MG4, but reservation you don't pay anything, and it was amazing. So I reserved the car in the beginning of August. And the day where I could order the car at a dealer, or MG agent as they call it, was September 13th. Am I right? Yes, the Tuesday. And September 12th, the day before, they called me at home one time and said, hey, we just got the info that you reserved the car. I reserved the car a month ago. I don't know. But again, it's not a dealership. They're just, oh, can I do it here too? Oh no, that's the GoPro. Where is, can I change this? Properties, I can. Oh, no, not OBS, Osmo Action. Does it work now? No, why not? Works here. Why doesn't it work here? Oh, you have to delete it. Remove. Yes. Add video capture device. Which one is it? Or add existing. Is it this one? Nah. I don't know. Do it another day. Then I reserved Ioniq 6 because that would be very interesting, but I haven't heard anything back. I put in Autosangl in Landsberg, put in as my dealer, and I already have contact with him. He has no idea when ordering will take place and everything. It's not happening so far. But I already talked to him. If he gets Ioniq 6, he most likely gets it very early, like he did with the Ioniq 5. I can go there and test drive the car, do a range test as I did with the Ioniq 5. Hopefully this time it won't rain. Hopefully it won't be in the biggest winter, but better than nothing. Yes, I thought it will be polar size. Better on range stuff, it comes to an I think Swaber, American name, up car will be 81. I think many people like small cars. I'm sure. It's just not mine thing. For small cars, I get a Zoe. Was looking ID7 made for me, but I still cannot stand on an infotainment system. Yeah, I tested it the other day. I get it. A lot of people don't like Volkswagen infotainment UI. I got used to it. Now after 2 years, it's fine. I find my stuff, and with 3.1, it's getting better with having stuff, most of the stuff that you need in the instrument cluster. It's getting better. Yeah, wife is driving a Citigo. E-up has fast charging, a Citigo too. Well, fast charging, 34 kilowatt is not fast charging. That's the peak. Is that a car? It will rain obviously for Ioniq 6. I think it will snow. And it will be -10. something like this. You should try to get an i4 eDrive 35. See how that compares. It got a smaller battery. Yeah, BMW is never so keen to give me cars. They do, but they're not like woohoo like Volkswagen is. And it was hard work to get the i4 M50. And so I doubt they will give me another car from i4. I think the next car will be more iX1, something like that, or I don't think I will get an i7. Our CityGo charges at 50 kilowatt, not ours. Since when? Did it get an update? When I tested the e-up, it was 35 kilowatt peak. It says 40, but I've seen 34, 35 when I had the car for 2 weeks. Yes, and the third car is a Tesla Model S, not Plaid, the new Plaid, the new one. I always say Plaid like Plate, Plaid, whatever. But it's and I had to pay 100 euros for it to reserve it. I just want to see how it is. Ooh, YouTube tells me I have to put advertising in, so I do that. Bing. Did it do it? We'll see. All the people that have it wanted to do it again. Fast. And we'll see about that. If I'm in contact with a few companies that should get the Model S Plaid to give me, so rent for a day or two or for a weekend. Did you settle for your next car? I can't believe it. No, I have not settled at all. Is it Plaid like the Bayerisch Blade? Model S Blade. Oh God, Volkswagen Luxembourg advert. Who was it? Was it a fossil car, ice car, or was it Bled in Slovenia? That's good. No, I haven't settled what I get next year. I have contacted, like I said, I contacted Next Move if they want to do the thing with me where I get. Are you not charging here? You're not charging enough. You're at 40%. That's okay. No, it's 17%. Are you not charging? You should have a light on or anything. Why not? Yeah, camera is going out of battery soon. Well, we stop anyways soon. Whatever. Got a dating app ad. Ooh. Bled is a favorite place in Slovenia of Tesla burn. It is a sign. Volkswagen ID.5 GTX. Now, I asked Next Move if they want to have a deal with me that I get monthly a new car, but I get it a bit cheaper, or get more kilometers that I drive, and I will. No, it's 50 kilowatt, not kilowatt hours. I know that it's from Spaceballs. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Said I need to start Blade. And what were I talking about? Yeah, and I will just shout them out in every video. And they said, we will talk about it and get back to you. It's been 2 months, so I guess not. I'm looking forward, maybe ID.3 facelift if it comes next year. And if not, or if it's delayed, maybe the Abo of ID.3, ID.4, maybe that. We'll see. Next car will be T-Roc convertible TDI. That would be good too. 50 kilowatt with only 45 usable. What's happening? I mean, I don't get it. Yeah, but we've done an hour, still 130 people. If you say that Volkswagen, there's a problem, then people are here. Next week it will be nice. It was not nice to do so many negative videos about Volkswagen today. I did 2 or 3. I mean, the degradation test is another negative, and the inspection was negative. On my German channel right now, it's only negativity, and not a fan. I'm glad that we did the Kona video today, and that it's more focused on the Kona than on the ID.3. That's nice. Okay. I think that was enough for me. Do you have any other questions? Nobody's here. Metal. Finnegan is eating right now. I wonder if Volkswagen reacts to the infotainment complaints in the ID3 facelift and add more buttons. No. I'm pretty sure. I think the only change in the ID3 facelift is outside. A few things, and then inside other materials. I don't. And maybe the big screen, not the small screen that we have now. That is available anyways already. It is very German then. Getting gas to factory could be also a problem for Volkswagen in Germany. How about the 2023 Kia Niro for your new car? Haven't test drove it yet. I have in contact with a dealer nearby. If they get the car, they will give it to me to test. But so far they haven't gotten it. Will you make more German videos? I've seen them all. Yes. Like I said, I did one today with the Kona. I will do a bonnet one. That's it so far. Hopefully at some point, like I said, 3.0 update video, we'll see. Okay, but I think that's it for me today. I hope you got all your questions answered that I didn't know. Because I don't know everything. Yes, you all take care this week. I have a 5-day week. Look at me. It was a busy week. I was sick on Monday, but then I had to work all week. And then Saturday I didn't do anything finally. But today, all day filming. And during the week, 3 times I made videos in the evening, editing and uploading them. So I was busy this week. Next week, like I said, I will do the Kona video. But next week, and I work the 5 days. But I will not film anything next weekend unless something big is happening. But no, next week is off. And then it's a 3-day weekend because Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday is a holiday in Germany. Deutsche Einheit, yay! And then we have another 4 weeks of work, and then we have holidays for a week. Yeah! With situation in Germany, will be Volkswagen goes lower production on their plants? No. They ramped up the production a few weeks ago. They were very low with parts from the Ukraine, but they now have it either from somewhere else or the factory in Ukraine is working. I don't know. But they are at full capacity right now. How can production possibly get any lower? No, it's on the highest. It's not low. Do you come to Amsterdam for holidays? No. We're going to Prague for 2 days. We talked about going to Edinburgh or London, but we decided to Prague for 2 or 3 nights. We'll see. Oh, we wanted to get the presidential suite. We go always to the same hotel. It's called Hotel Duo because it's affordable and has stuff that we like. Because of price and gas and electric, but they don't care, then they increase the price. They won't lower the production, the demand is so high. No. Kids in bed, now I'm all yours. And now I'm going. We will go to Amsterdam at some point, Jill, and then you have to be there. If you are on some weird trip, no. Chris for president? No. Never. Yeah, what do I want to say? Yeah, the hotel there, and I thought I want to do something nice. Let's see what the presidential suite is like. And then we looked, and it has a sauna in there and a big bathtub. And he thought, ooh, we love that. An own private sauna, I want that. And the big bathtub, we and even room service, but we don't like it costs extra, so we don't do it. Parking was for free. Usually parking like 15 euros a night. And it was 150 euros per night for the presidential suite. And I thought, that's okay. But then we found out that the sauna is an infrared sauna. And it's crap. It's just lightning rod infrared that a bit warm. It's not a real sauna with 90 degrees. So, I don't know. It's not worth it. We go because there's a normal sauna in the hotel. You just... it's not private, and I don't care about that. It would just be nice to get up, sauna, come home from the city, and then sauna. So we don't do that. We can get high while charging at Fastnet. I never got high. I need edibles, but the very, very, very low dosage. Cindy needs that too to be woohoo. Yeah, at some point I will come to Amsterdam. Don't worry. We'll see at some point. But I think mostly I will be there alone. But at some point, I'm sure Volkswagen will have an event in Amsterdam and I'm gonna be there. Okay, but I have talked enough crap. You all take care. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the beautiful intro. Bye. I am drug-free for easily 10 years. I think you're always drug-free, aren't you?